Greetings, Space Commanders, and welcome back to Papa Brad's Gaming, where we explore the vast universe of gaming. Today we're diving into the archives to review a classic SEGA Arcade gem. Of course, I'm talking about Star Trek Strategic Operations Simulator. So strap in, set your phasers to maximum, and let's engage the enemy in deep space. Let's go! Strategic Operations Simulator is not your typical arcade shooter. It actually is a strategic masterpiece that was designed by SEGA. This game puts you in command of the USS Enterprise as you face off against the relentless Klingon forces to defend the Federation. It's not just about shooting enemies, it's about making strategic decisions to ensure your survival of your ship and of the galaxy. Considering the release in the early 80s, Strategic Operations Simulator showcases the graphics that were groundbreaking for its time. The vector graphics give the game a distinct visual style and sound design, featuring the classic Star Trek effects and the iconic communicator beeps, which adds a touch of nostalgia that fans of Star Trek will appreciate. What sets this game apart is the strategic depth. It's not just about aiming and shooting. You have to conserve your fuel, you have to make sure you have shields. There's a lot of management you do in this game, which makes it a lot more strategic. The balance between offense and defense adds a layer of complexity that keeps you engaged and on the edge of your captain's chair. Strategic Operations Simulator offers a variety of missions, each presenting unique challenges, from defending star bases to engaging one-on-one duels with Klingon warships. This game keeps you on your toes with a diverse range of scenarios that test your strategic prowess. The game was manufactured in two styles of cabinets, an upright stand-up and a sit-down semi-enclosed deluxe cabinet with the player's chair modeled after Star Trek the Motion Picture's bridge chairs, with the controls integrated into the chair's arms. Star Trek was ported to the Commodore 64, TI-99-4A, the Atari 8-bit family, the Atari 5200, the Atari 2600, the VIC-20, ColecoVision, and even the Apple II. Let's check out this commercial.
Star Trek, the game. A game so challenging, you need this combat control panel to play it. Take command of the Starship Enterprise as you battle your way through unknown sectors. Blast Klingons. Raise your shields. Watch for space mines. Is this the most challenging game in the galaxy?
It's inhuman.
Star Trek from SEGA.
Let's talk about the gameplay. The player is presented with multiple views of the playfield. Survival depends on the player's ability to effectively use and manage shield energy, photon torpedoes, and warp energy. These are replenished by docking with star bases, which sometimes must be saved from destruction at the hands of the deadly Klingons. The controls for this arcade game used a weighted spinner for ship heading and control, and buttons to activate the impulse engines, warp engines, phasers, and photon torpedoes. The phaser button is simply marked fire on the arcade game. Star Trek Strategic Operations Simulator, the space combat simulation arcade video game based on the original Star Trek television program and movie series, was released by SEGA in 1983. Of course, one of the great things about this game is it uses a color vector graphic display. Another cool thing about the game is it does include synthesized speech. One of the early games with synthesized speech. It's important to recognize the legacy of the Strategic Operations Simulator. This SEGA Star Trek Arcade laid the groundwork for all future Star Trek titles, influencing how the franchise will be represented in the gaming world, and it is a true testament to the innovation and creativity for its time. In conclusion, the SEGA Arcade game, Star Trek Strategic Operations Simulator, is a strategic gem that offers a unique and challenging experiences for fans of both Star Trek and classic gaming. Its innovative approach to gameplay and its lasting impact on the gaming industry make it a must-play for enthusiasts of retro gaming and strategic thinking. That wraps up our review of Star Trek Strategic Operations Simulator. If you had the chance to command the Enterprise in this classic arcade game, share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed your journey into the early days of Star Trek gaming, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more gaming content. And boldly go with us here at Papa Brad's Gaming, where no man has been before. Until next time, live long and prosper, gamers.